one, and it leaves what's called a footprint in the industry, where Bang and Google will recognize if all the same things are going on. But yeah, if you Google cloud server, man, you'll be good. There's so many of them, and they're usually around the same price. And one other tip for you guys, real quick. You don't necessarily. I've done this before when we very first got started doing like CPA marketing, doing it a little bit black hat. Like, you don't want to like tell them like, all right guys, I'm using your cloud server because I want to cloak my shit and I want to run stuff that Bang and Google doesn't allow me to run. You're like, don't go in, like, you just tell them like, listen, I got different clients that I manage, and it just makes it easier for me to manage everybody through the cloud. All right. And they don't really care, but you don't want to let them know. And you want to use a real address. Everything needs to be real when you're talking to the cloud server people to get your cloud set up, because now they've gotten this advantage. Here's what they did, because obviously we've used several different cloud services and stuff like that. They're looking at the number you're calling from. They just want you to verify the number you call from, whatever address you use. Like for us, I used our business address for our office that we're in right now, and so they'll look. He goes, okay, what's the closest interstate highway to you? And he's like, which one's the closest? So you gotta, like, you can't just use a fake address with them, which you don't need to anyway, but I'm just letting you know for fraud, because what's been happening with those guys is people will get a cloud server, make up a bunch of fake addresses, and then they'll do like all kind of weird, like, real racially crazy type of sites and stuff with like just stuff that should not be on the internet. People shooting people and killings and all kind of crazy shit, and they'll use it through a cloud server so that they can't get detected, and they'll do like all this other, some big scam that's going on now, the FBI joint, where people will send in, they'll like send out different messages telling people like, you've been flagged for searching for like child pornography, you made the FBI's blacklist, like, to be taken off the blacklist, you need to fill out this form and send a payment of $97, $297 here. And people were falling for that shit, but like, so that guy, that was real big, and that kind of stuff is just, that's not black hat, that's just dumb stuff, like, just, that's just crook type shit. So a lot of these cloud companies were getting in trouble because of it. So that's why they're getting real tight on their security and everything like that. So just make sure you give them real information when you call them up, guys. All right, so that's pretty much the end of day 3. For Bang. Kind of pretty much just took you guys from start to end on what we're doing, as far as like what needs to be done to actually bank on Bang. I know it can seem a little overwhelming. I remember when we first started doing it, I was like, what the fuck, a cloud server? How do we access all this stuff? We were just looking at each other like, what in the hell? Like, where do we start? So hopefully we broke it down a little bit by bit. The recordings are, I got links that I pasted in there for you guys earlier. If you don't see it, go to the chat box and scroll up. I got them in there. I also put a link to Grace Cloaker in there as well. So cool. No, David, I don't know when Brittany's doing her Facebook presentation. Hers are Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, I'm not sure what time she's doing hers, to be honest. So, we'll see what's up. I have no clue when she's doing hers. Not sure. But they'll be recorded at the same time. So if if you miss one, if you want to like check my record, anything like that, they'll be recorded. So what we're going to do, guys, Tuesday, October 29th. She's 15th through the 17th. Okay, Brittany's the 15th through the 17th of November. So we're good to go. Man, shit, I guess I was the only one who got our shit started like lickety split. I didn't want anybody to be like, she pissed them off, or like I'm pissing them off because I started late. So I just wanted to get started with you guys as soon as possible. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, right on Bang. Yeah, I mean, there's a few things, Bob. There's a few things. So anyway, so as far as the adult dating workshop, Tuesday, October 29th, we're going to do 2 to 3 p.m. Then the next day, Wednesday, October 30th, we're going to do same time, 2 to 3 p.m. Thursday, we're going to take off. It's Halloween here, and I got a bunch of shit to do with my kids. So Thursday, we're going to take off, let you guys absorb in the stuff that we went over Tuesday and Wednesday. And then Friday and Saturday, we're going to do the same times, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. And Saturday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. All right. And Harvey, let me see. Give me a Harvey. Yeah, yeah, you were Harvey. Yeah, you're good. All right. And then as you guys know, like I said, it's a 5-day joint, the adult dating one. So what we're gonna do is obviously these are the 4 days of training days that I was talking about, and then we're gonna have a Q&A day. I don't want to have the Q&A day right after the last day of training, and the reason for that is I find that it works best to take like a week off, give you guys time to actually go back over the replays, start implementing, start doing stuff, and then as you do it, you'll have more relevant questions. Like I don't want you asking me like, what's a fetish funnel on the Q&A when, we clearly went over that shit. So we're going to, what I'm going to do is, we'll go through these training days, boom, 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 boom. They're not really long trainings. Being that there's more, the reason I did more days in the adult dating workshop is because I wanted to kind of split it up, boom, 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 so that it wouldn't be like, too overwhelming. And then the 5th day, I'll get you guys a time and a day for that, but it'll probably be like the following Saturday, and then I'll get you guys a time and everything. But so that's going to be the adult dating workshop. And as you guys can see, let me just make sure too. Can everybody see that? All you guys see the stuff that I typed in the chat box, like a link to the cloaker and everything. Okay, cool. Yes. Okay, good. Got it. Perfect. So copy those links, guys. Those are the replay links to day 1 and day 2 of Bang. Kevin, I'm sorry, Kevin. Yeah, just go in the chat box and you'll see it. And also at the same time, I'm gonna send out an email and it'll have all that stuff in it. Yeah, the adult dating. No, I'm gonna say it's more complex. Robert just wanted to know if the adult dating is more complex than Bang. I mean, it's got some moving parts, but you don't have to worry about cloaking and all that stuff. So, I don't think it's quite as complex. But to be completely honest with any of this stuff, if you're running stuff on the internet, you're going to have, a little bit of a learning curve as far as like the technical stuff, that kind of stuff. So, even with Facebook, you still got to deal with servers and all that kind of shit, but once you get past it, it's not that bad. But yeah, I mean, the adult dating is not complex, but there definitely will be, certain things you're going to have but I'm going to show you guys the way to do it so that it's pretty fucking easy. Just going out and swiping shit and then, we'll do a little bit of showing you guys how to improve ads and landers, but for the main part, just outsource it. Just tell the guys that I'm gonna give you access to, like, hey, do this. I want it to look like this. I want you to do this and that, and just let them do it. I mean, if you can afford it, it's not that expensive, so that's what I recommend. So anyway, guys, that's the adult dating workshop. And okay, yeah. So as far as the done for you sales funnel, like the ads and lander for your fetish funnel will be sent over to you, and you guys need to, this is one thing for all you guys that are on here. I'm going to obviously send out, no problem, Harvey, I'm going to send out a link, an email to you guys to tell you this, but for all you guys that want to do adult dating and do like the funnel, that want to follow along, you guys are going to need to get an autoresponder. I recommend GetResponse or Aweber. We use GetResponse personally. I'm not a huge fan of Aweber, but they're okay too. So you guys are you're going to want to get GetResponse, and you'll need that to actually start collecting emails and stuff. But anyway, all that stuff will be in an email. All right. So anyway, guys, that's the Bang Black Hat Extravaganza, and I know some of you guys, and this, obviously, I had some of you guys email me and was like, some of the shit seems a little daunting of a task. So I just decided to come up with something to help some of you guys out. Obviously, it's not for everybody. You guys know how to do this, and some of you do not. So my screen just went black here. Sorry, guys. All right, so let me get my screen back up. I'm not sure what's going on. Am I still on, Shakri? Can you hear my voice? Okay. All right, cool. Well, as soon as I can get this back up, guys, I'll continue. But like I was saying, so basically for you guys that don't really feel like setting all this stuff up, and judging from the emails, some of you were like, fuck, I'm on it. I'm about to start, get started right now. And some of you guys were, like, well, this shit seems a little complex. I got what do I do here? What do I do there? All right. So for you guys, basically what I decided to do, there are 5 really big, really hot niches. You know, this pretty much the hottest ones right now. And tell you what, let me just do this real quick, guys. Let me get my GoToWebinar. Let me get my GoToWebinar back up. And get this back up. Oh yeah, Brian, I put the Odess contractors in the last webinar, but I'll make sure to put them back in here again. All right. So basically, guys, we're going to do this for 5 niches. You know, I'm not trying to like put a bunch of people into this because we're busy as hell as it is now. But I do understand that some of you guys want to get started in Bang, but you just really, I guess, either A, don't have the time, or B, you know, there's a little bit of a learning curve. So what we're going to do is this: the 5 niches you see right here: auto insurance, muscle enhancer, testosterone booster, skin, and diet. Those are 5 of the hottest niches right now as far as with mass appeal. So what we're going to do is offer it to, you know, whichever 5, kind of first come, first serve type of deal. But if you have interest in going in any of these 5 niches, you know, you can let us know. And basically what we're going to do is go in and set everything up for you, so you guys don't really have to worry about it. So basically we're going to get you guys 10 ads specific to that niche. You're going to get one advertorial style lander, which is, you guys know, we told you advertorials is what we use at all times, what we love to use because they convert the best. Then we're also going to have 10 headlines set up in Landing Page Genius for that advertorial that's going to be ready to test for you. And we're also going to get you guys 30,000 niche-related keywords and your cloaker setup. Now, you're going to need to have access to a cloaker. I put the link in there for you guys to get access to Greg's cloaker, so we'll set that up for you. At the same time, we're also going to install and set up Landing Page Genius for you. We're going to install and set up CPV Labs for you, and we're also going to set up all your Bang tools, so Bang Ad Editor, Bang's Keyword Tool, and Dreamweaver, okay? So basically, it's going to be like you're pretty much just push button ready. And all this stuff will be set up in your Bang account with all the tracking and testing already in place, all right? And then we'll also give you guys a pre-campaign consultation. You know, it needs to be scheduled in advance with our assistant. And then you'll also get one emergency consultation, you know, kind of, and I always say this to people, you know, because sometimes shit just hits the fan. So you might have a campaign that's doing well, and all of a sudden shit hits the fan, and you need to get on a call, like, you know, pretty much post haste and figure out what's going on. So we're going to give you guys all that. And like I said, there's only 5 spots available for that, and we're going to do it for $19.97. And you know, the only reason I'm doing it that low is, and this is a one-time offer. It's just because you guys, you know, showed us love. You know, actually showed up on the webinars to get this training. So you know, just to kind of give you guys a little leg up, so you can get this stuff set up and you'll be ready to go. It's the only reason that we're doing this. Trust me when I say, if you like try to hit me up later on in the week or some shit about this, I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm not going to honor it just because, you know, this is just like a right now type of thing. And I don't, you know, we're not going to have time to like sit around and mess around with this stuff. So I'm just really trying to help a few guys out who, you know, I guess don't have time or the knowledge to do it. So that's $19.97. First 5 orders only, and you guys can email us. You know, you guys got the email, 3msalesllc@gmail.com, and just, you know, let me know which one you're interested in, and if you have any questions about it, and then I'll get you guys a link to actually pay that. And the only reason I didn't put a link here now is because this happens every time. I'll put a link in for somebody to order, and then 3 weeks later somebody will order this shit, and then they'll be waiting around like, all right, I bought that Black Hat setup, I'm ready, where is it? And so I don't want this like trickling down later on down the road where people are trying to get it, take advantage of this. Then it's not for then, it's a now type of thing. You know, like you guys got 24 hours. Like you don't have to do it right this second. You know, I'll give you up to 24 hours or until the first 5 come in, you know, whichever happens first. And then for anybody that wants the super affiliate Bang setup, and you can see obviously that you know, the money is in the big niches. You know, so basically we'll give you everything that I mentioned above, but we'll actually have you set up in all 5 niches. All right, and then you also get 4 one-on-one consulting calls, 2 emergency calls, and a fake page setup. That's one thing that we don't have in there because, you know, it's just a lot more time consuming, you know, for us to do. And at the price, you know, we just couldn't put that in there. But with the super affiliate being set up, we'll also set up a fake cloaking pages for each of those niches for you as well. All right, and you get an extra lander for each niche as well. And I'm only doing one of those. I don't want the bog up a bunch of time, so we'll do one of those. The super affiliate being set up, like I say, all 5 niches. You know, the consultation calls, the emergency calls, and the fake page setups as well, and that was $9,997. All right, so I'm not spending much time on that. Like I say, it's just, you know, for guys that doesn't have the time, or don't really want to spend the time trying to set this stuff up. All right, so that's it, man. This is the end of day 3, guys. We appreciate you, and like I say, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, Ross, I'll go back for you.
Good. I want to say something real quick too. Kevin had a question about what kind of traffic budget. We got a good relationship with X-Rep Media, and they pay out very well. They pay out.
You can get at least once weekly, even if you're not doing any volume. But if you're doing, and I am not even feces is the oscillator. I'm not even talking about like a shit ton of volume. If you can do, you know, a few $100 a day, man, you can get paid daily. And let me just put you in the mind frame of this. Before we met these guys, and you know, we would have to figure out, okay, all right, now we need to set our ad budget, because, you know, like with a lot of these different networks, which Greg and those guys were pretty good with paying us with their network, but, you know, they don't focus on like having a network. They focus on, like, you know, some of their own stuff. So, you know, they would get us paid out weekly, you know, but, you know, when you spending, you know, 5, 8, 10K in a day, you know, you have to kind of budget your stuff out the way to get paid. But with these guys, you can get paid pretty much daily. Oh, no, X-Rev, Ross. X-Rev Media is an affiliate network, so they're actually the guys that you'll get the links to the offers from, and they actually pay you. Can you put the link in? Do you need X-Rev Media's link? Is that the link you're talking about? Okay, you have an account with them, Ross. Good, yeah. Okay, let me put that in for you. I'll put it in right now. X-Rev Media /3M sales. xrevmedia.com /3M sales. Boom. There you go. I just sent that to you. So yeah, so you don't have to worry about like it getting you banned with them. Like they know the owners of that, Chris and Brian, like they all about cloaking and doing that kind of shit. So like they're not gonna get pissed at you because you're cloaking. It won't affect them at all. Like they don't care. The only thing that could get banned would be your thing account. So you don't have to worry about it. So you know you're good to go. So anyway, guys. Any other questions though before I end this and start drinking some more beer? Is anything anybody's unclear on? And keep in mind the replays will be sent out in an email. Along with the schedule that I just put up here for the adult dating workshops. And then also, I got everybody's email who got the bonus, so you guys will be getting an update on that, and so we'll be good to go. But like I say, guys, make sure you get an autoresponder account, Get Response, or you know, Aweber, or whatever the case may be. I like Get Response the best though. They're just more affiliate friendly. So, you know, I would recommend going with them, definitely. Yeah, Aweber kind of sucks, Bobby. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Brian. It's kind of like a done for you, except it's more involved. The adult dating funnel isn't done for you, isn't as involved. You'll get, you know, everything sent over to you, you know, everything like that. But with the Bang, it's actually, you know, gone in and set up for you and everything like that. So, and it's, you know, like I say, within the niches, auto insurance, I think I skipped that page. So, yeah, auto insurance, muscle enhancer, testosterone booster, skin and diet. And if you're not sure which one, you know, it doesn't really matter. All of them are really big niches. You know, there's money to be had in every single one of those. You know, yeah, I can't really say one over the other. They're all real hot right now. They're all pretty fat niches with lots of mass traffic going to them. So, So there you have it, guys. End of day 3, bang, Black Hat training. Like I said, we'll reconvene on Tuesday, and obviously I'll get you guys links out and everything like that. No problem, Ross. No problem, my friend. So anyway, guys, you guys have a great rest of your weekend wherever you are. All right, and I'll get that stuff out to you guys. And if you want to need to get any stuff set up for you as far as the niches and stuff, like I say, email us at 3msalesllc@gmail.com if you have any questions or anything like that. All right,